Well, I love that you brought up Eric Bieniemy because recently in training camp, he had to go ahead and address how he speaks to his players, how he deals with his players, and there was a discourse on NFL Twitter, and players were kind of divided. Some guys have gone on record and said that they don't appreciate how Eric Bieniemy speaks to them. That he speaks to them allegedly like they're not grown men. And then some players like Tyreek Hill have come out and said, no, I love this energy. This is the kind of coach that you want to take you to the next level. Eric Bieniemy went ahead and said, listen, if they have an issue with me, they can speak to me directly, but I just want to go ahead and make this team great. Where do you stand on how coaches deal with their players in terms of the way that they speak to one another?
So I have a funny Eric Bieniemy story. So we played Kansas City Chiefs long time ago, right? And I made a hit on a running back. It was right before halftime. I made a hit on the running back and ended up knocking him over to their sideline. But it might have been a penalty that called on me. But I stand up. As soon as I get up off the ground, there's this little short dude standing over me, cursing me out. And it's Eric Bieniemy. So I'm like, man, if you don't get out of my face, like I've never, ever had any issues with any opposing coaches. But me and him, we went at it. I'm talking about from that point all the way walking into the locker room at halftime. Like we're going back and forth. And I think that really just speaks to the passion that Eric Bieniemy has for this game, the passion that he has for his players. And once these guys really realize that he has their best interest in mind, I think that they're going to understand that he's doing what it takes to win games. He's not there trying to make everybody in that locker room happy and be their friends and be their brothers. And for me, I love a coach like that because he's going to motivate you. He's going to get the most out of you. So if they really understand what he's trying to do, it's going to be good for that football team.
Listen, I'll say this, bro. We're kind of cut from the same cloth, that old school cloth. And that's what I see as well. I'd rather have a coach like an Eric Bieniemy, a Bill Parcells, a Bill Belichick, even a Coach Tomlin that's going to keep it real, hold everyone accountable. Because the other side is like, look, you can be a Coach McVay, you can be, this player's coach, but if you don't come in and win, you lose everybody, right? And so you need a coach that's going to come in, hold everyone accountable, and push everyone to be great because you got 50-something dudes in the locker room, and that's the toughest task, is how do we get everybody all aligned? One guy is late. One guy just got a DUI. One guy just got arrested. This dude won a contract. This dude is hurt, right? There's a lot that these coaches have to put together just to get to Sunday. So I'm a lot like you, bro. I appreciate that because there is a lot of conversation around Eric Bieniemy, and hell, maybe he'll get it done, maybe he won't, but we'll see.